Hi teachers, it's Melissa. I'm going to talk about the Mentor Text resource you get each month in the cheat sheet. A lot of you've reached out to say, hey, I really love this, but I'm not sure how to use it. So let's talk about it. I like to use it in 3 different ways. The first way is as a morning work or warm-up activity. There are specific targeted skills, and once students understand the activity and how to work through it, it becomes a very easy warm-up or morning work activity. The next way I like to use it is in writing groups. I pull small groups of students for writing instruction, and this is a great resource to use with those small writing groups. It gives me a lot of opportunity for discussion and targeting, again, specific skills. But probably my favorite way to use this is as a whole group lesson, and I'm going to walk you through what I would say and how I would use it going through each slide. So let's start. First of all, I'm going to begin by having my students do a book cover talk. We are going to look at this cover and make predictions about what the story or the novel might be about. Now, it doesn't matter that I don't have this novel in my class or that I might not be reading this particular novel. The goal and the key here is to get students engaged and interested in talking about writing. So we're making predictions based on the cover and the title. From there, I'm going to have students give me words, action verbs that might show up in a novel of this type. From there, we'll talk about the colors and the letters and the images they see on the cover. We'll ask what kind of mood is created for the reader. And from there, we'll pick out and name some mood words. So already on this first slide, I've discussed action verbs, I've had students make predictions, and we've discussed mood and how that can affect the reader. To finish off the slide, I'm going to ask my students to write a hashtag that would be appropriate for this book cover. From there, I'm going on to the second slide, and this is where I get into my mentor text. I'm going to read through the mentor text. I'm going to have students notice all the parts that I want them to notice, the action verbs, the parallel structure, the use of comma to separate the magic items, the Magic 3 series, and again, noticing the capital letter at the beginning, the period at the end. We always need to reinforce that. From there, we will write a sentence that models this mentor text together as a class. I'll display that on the smartboard or the whiteboard. We'll discuss again all the elements of that sentence. From there, I'm going to do a little bit of gradual release, and I'll pair my students up or put them in groups. They will write a second sentence following this same mentor text. From there, I'm moving on to the third slide, and students will be back working individually. I'll ask them to create a sentence that models the mentor text, making notice and note of all the elements we discussed in this case, the action verbs, the parallel structure, the magic series, the separation with commas, the capitalization and punctuation at the end. So it becomes a really rich lesson with a lot of discussion with students about writing, about word choice. You could go in and have them replace the action verbs that the author included for something different and see how that impacts the reader. Just a lot of opportunity for discussion in 3 short slides. I hope this has been a help. If you have questions, please reach out. I'm happy to help you.